If you like religious symbolism like I do, here are some symbols from Christianity that trace back directly to astrology. I'm talking about the symbols that represents the four evangelists. So John is associated with an eagle, Matthew symbol is a winged man, then there is Luke, that's the symbol is an ox or a calf, and then there is Mark that is associated with a winged lion. Now for Luke it's easy to realize, and for Mark as well, that those symbols can go back to the fixed signs in astrology. So Luke is represented by the ox, that's the Taurus, the fixed sign in spring. Then Mark is associated with Leo, the fixed sign in summer. So the four seasons, right? Then you go to John, that is associated with eagle. Now, at the beginning of time, when the astrological horoscope was created, the Scorpio was, or the Scorpio symbol was initially an eagle, and then the eagle descended to its lower nature. That's one of the shadows of the sign. And an eagle, or the ability to fly to the highest, that's one of the gifts of this sign. So that it turns from the symbol that was originally an eagle, then it was turned into a Scorpio. So the Scorpio is the fixed astrological sign in fall. And then there's Matthew, that is clearly associated with the fixed sign in winter, which is Aquarius. Aquarius original symbol was a human, was a man, and there's a certain humanity associated with this sign. Aquarius is the one that represents the well-being of the entire humanity, concerned itself with humanity, with the future. And if we read into Matthew's, what he left us, it truly concerns, where it speaks about the well-being of us as all. And so the sign that represents Aquarius originally was a man. Then it was a man that was bearing water, and it brought the water, which is associated with the life force. Now you may ask yourself if they are just astrological signs or they were truly humans. Now one does not exclude the other. Truly, the presence of Jesus, the presence of the evangelists on earth, it was such an intertwined or interconnected event with everything, and just in perfect alignment with astrology as well. But what they brought forward for us, their writing is so connected with everything. It's a deeply esoteric phenomenon left for humanity, that it's connected with everything, astrology and everything that is in this creation that is on earth.